when we booted up the game here, Jay pointed out that the plane there is doing a little bit of a bob. So it's just like, it's like, oh no, we're going down. May, for the love of God, oh, it's okay. We're rising back up. It's gonna be okay. Everything's fine. We're gonna.
Oh shit!
Oh fuck! Oh no! Oh God! Oh shit! So that's something I was laughing about a little bit too hard.
I was shocked at how much it seemed to
Oh
tickle
God!
you.
Oh shit! Oh, okay, we're floating back up. It's gonna be.
Well, they didn't make it.
Oh well. There you go. That's the end of that.
But it's a beautiful sunrise or sunset. Who knows?
Squatchula says, "I am bio-choked."
Shocked.
Bioshock.
Bio-chocked.
Bio-chocked.
I don't know what it's supposed to be. Well, regardless, I'm gonna boot up the game.
Yes.
I think at this point. Although.
Yes.
Oh, that's why I'm not getting game audio, because I didn't have the capture device on.
That'll do it.
2K. Alright, go ahead and let us know how game audio is compared to us. I have a feeling we're going to do a little bit of adjusting.
That's pretty huge. As with anything, I
I'm just
figure.
gonna preemptively turn our voices up and turn the Bioshock down a little bit.
Just to kind of have an idea.
If I had to guess, it's probably gonna be around there.
Probably.
It is very hot in this room.
It is.
Singing is totally overpowering voices. Right then, I'm just gonna
Okay.
preemptively turn it down even more. See how this goes.
Indeed.
And,
Oh,
wait,
yeah.
options.
Oh, hey.
Can do the whole audio check.
Perfect.
It's not really giving me an idea of
Yeah,
where it's at.
Yeah.
Any audio check that doesn't, play sounds as you try to adjust it is not a very good audio check.
Yeah, that's... yeah.
That's my review so far. Bioshock sucks. Bad game.
Did the game just load into the same start screen? Yeah?
Technically, I downloaded, the Bioshock the Collection thing. So the start screen was like, do you want to play Bioshock 1 or Bioshock 2? And then it takes you to the start screen of the actual game as opposed to, the other one.
Another one.
Adjust the brightness slider until the dark gray box is just barely visible against the... What dark gray box?
Well, there's our answer. On the bigger screen here, the one in the bottom brackets.
Oh.
Yeah.
Me dummy.
There it is.
But looking on stream, that's seems
yeah.
I'm gonna put it like that.
That looks
seems
good. I like that.
Save those changes. Yeah, sure.
Save up those changes. I'm ready for one of those mouth-watering crabby... My
It was
leg!
not impossible to build Rapture at the bottom of the sea. It was impossible to build it anywhere else.
Sometimes you have an idea for, where you put a place. You put that thing there. That's
And
where they wanted it.
Here's when I'm gonna start adjusting audio levels on the fly.
Yeah, this is
So
where it's really gonna...
I'm
They
just
told
gonna
me.
keep talking and
Son,
we'll see where the
you're
sound
special.
effects fall. So Squatchless, please feel
You were
free to
born
give
to
us
do
any
great
feedback
things.
on where things are. We know Bioshock. We know how
You know
this
what?
game starts.
Oh, there's some...
Oh, can't open it yet. Oh man.
Aw, gotta wait.
Oh, shucks. Speaking. I mean, that sound was pretty quiet in my ears. Oh yeah, you need headphones, huh?
Oh, yes, I do. Goodness.
These headphones.
Ah, yes.
Game keeps freezing sometimes. Don't know if it's just my stream or not.
We were
That might be us.
having some things with it, too.
At the very least, I'm not downloading anything right now, so I don't think it should be us.
At least hopefully.
I would say stop watching it on there.
Yeah, let me go ahead and do that.
Shit.
Huh.
Go
Let's,
ahead. Close. Right now.
Yeah. If there's any other hogs of internet, I think we can get rid of that. But would you kindly not drown? We can't promise anything.
Yeah, no promises on that front.
Clearly, this man has gotten on Southwest Airlines like a moron.
Okay.
Oof. Yeah, do let us know if it becomes a little bit more
Yeah.
consistent. We're hoping that
Ow.
whatever is currently
Plane
going
crash.
on will stop.
Hey, Len.
How's it going?
Hello, Luckner. Is Twisted?
Twisted kind.
Is that Bill?
That yes, it is.
Haha. Hello, Bill.
Welcome to the stream. Good to have you.
I'm gonna turn our headphones up because I feel like I barely hear this video game.
For sure. Yeah, we can hear us a little bit louder if we want. Actually, I don't know that I'm getting any audio. No, wait, there it is.
Yeah,
there it is. I'm
it's
getting
coming
it.
through. the game that coined the term daddy. Oh God.
Indeed.
Let's not say things like that. Let's see.
Sasquatchula said earlier, I remember playing this when it came out, and then never again. I remember the ending and using slots to cheat money and get everything. To be honest, I don't think either Jay or I ever really got to the ending. Like, I think we played each of us in our own way played to like a third into the game and just kind of fell out of it.
Yeah, something to that effect. I can't remember what exactly it was that, like... I think it was the thing that just always happens when I, like, play or watch some things where it's like, oh, this seems fine, but, I don't really feel any strong urge to actually finish this. What's up?
Twisted Kind says they should have harnesses for them, the daddies, I think.
No. Bad. Don't like it.
I like it.
Yeah, I should turn on subtitles also. Yes.
Locknar64 says, wait, make it I want to take the ears off joke, but make it about Zipper T Bunny. Is that the thing in Animal Crossing?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh god. Fuck that bunny.
Fire at your fingertips. Incinerate. Plasmids by Ryan Industries.
I am Andrew Ryan.
Yeah, we're thinking it may not have aged perfectly either, but like we're hoping
Is
it'll
a
still be
man
a
not
jolly
entitled from the Baja of his blast?
No.
I've been waiting like 24 hours to make that joke.
No, says the man in the Vatican. It
Yeah,
belongs
same.
to God.
Honestly,
I need to turn
we
up the headphones.
yeah,
I
same.
really cannot hear it.
Yeah, but like same with us though. We started playing this kind of around its coming out and never really fully got into it. So I think that might have been what kind of got in your mind. You wanted to play through this again, was it?
Different.
I'm sorry, I was like half paying attention to you.
Oh, I was
half
just
paying-
mentioning like, you know, when this came out was kind of when we played it as well, but like we didn't really get like all the way through it, and then you just kind of had a sudden spark of, hey, you know what I want to play?
I
This.
mean,
Whether
our
scientists would not
our
be
current
bound by
times,
any morality, where their
like,
great would
I've-
not be constrained by the small.
there's something about the age that we're living in right now has had me kind of wanting to revisit this game.
Yeah.
Isn't a man entitled to their free SSR roll? No, says the man in Gotchaland. It belongs to the whales.
We're marooned on a small island on a tiny spit of sand, unable to escape.
I mean, Twisted Kind, I actually already kind of know the would you kindly thing. I've been spoiled on it. Do you know any of the, like, plot of this game aside from what you've played through?
Not really, no.
Really?
I absorbed none of it somehow.
That is shocking.
Welcome to Nook Industries. Very good.
Thanks, Owen.
I'm having a whale of a time. Brilliant.
Oh my goodness. I think we might have to turn on that fan a little bit.
Oh my god, it's gonna be so loud and blow directly into the
I
microphone.
mean, as long as we put it on like the lower setting, it'll probably be okay.
Nook Industries is real.
Ah, Timmy Nook is coming here to help us out.
Yeah, you'll need to do that soon. The
Andrew
rapture
Ryan,
closes
but
at
he-
9, so...
Owen says Andrew Ryan, but he's got the Animal Crossing voice. Oh, well, there goes Timmy Nook.
Oh, well,
Rest in peace.
well...
What's up, lady?
They sell linear actuators. Yeah, I need to get into selling stonks. Figure out how that works. I don't have nearly... I'm still paying off my house. I can't buy one of those.
Well, this is
Yeah, this is,
I'm not a big fan of what's going on here.
No, this does not look fun. What is going on? I literally remember none of this.
Subtitles have spoilers. How would you know what a splicer is? You got it.
I don't know how you survived that plane crash, but I've never been one to question
There
Providence.
we go.
There it
That's
is.
high volume.
And I aim to keep you alive.
Oh, good.
Now keep on moving. We're gonna have to
The one thing I do remember is this is totally a voice that we can trust, and it isn't working in any kind of devious manner.
step out of the bathroom.
Literally the only thing that I remember. Welcome to the Disneyland Haunted Castle.
Oh,
put.
poor Bioshock. It really is not aged completely gracefully. Like, it's mostly been good, but let us ascend. Okay, lady.
It's very of its era.
Ryan doesn't own us.
It's like a sign over there that says, Cuphead, coming out next year, we promise.
Rapture is dead. Ryan doesn't own us.
Ryan doesn't own us. He can't tell us what to do.
That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, no gods, no kings.
Yeah.
Only man. Oh god, this really is extremely dark.
Just a bit further. How do you like that, sister?
What?
Oh, well. Oh. Oof.
Now, would you kindly find a crowbar or something? Bloody
Oh, look at that
splicers
conveniently
failed
placed
Johnny in,
spotlight.
would it?
Well,
Goddamn splicers.
And now I have the best weapon in the game.
brilliant.
This is just Florida Disney World in the future, pretty much.
This is Florida Disney World now.
I mean, like I said, this is part of the reason why, like, I want to play through this game, is we're in the midst of some Bioshockian shit
Yeah.
going on right now.
Oh, God. Yeah, I think you
What a
described it
waste
as,
of a
like,
good couch.
our current timeline is just, like, boring cyberpunk.
Ah,
It's just
Out of my
Johnny
face.
Mnemonic without all the, like, fun moving data in our brains and stuff like that.
yeah, I mean, that's been a take for a while and not necessarily mine. Sasquatch says, I'm not submerged underwater yet, just give it a couple years. Yeah, you know, I'm not sure what your means of travel are, but I wouldn't suggest staying in Florida for very long if you can help it.
Yeah. So you do what Jay did, move inward.
Yeah, move to Arizona.
That's actually not good advice. Ugh, there's something very unsettling about that little girl.
Nothing suspicious at all about the chains on your wrist.
No.
Your genetic code is being rewritten. Just hold on and everything will be fine.
Oh god, this is like when you
How's
lay on
the
your
popper
hands.
treating you?
You ever like you sleep on your arms and then you wake up and like the blood starts returning and it hurts? It's like that. He slept on his arms, that's what happened to
Looks
him.
like he just had his cherry popped.
This little fish looks like he just had his cherry popped. Wonder if he's still got some.
I thought you liked me, lobster. Why'd you spill your beans?
Sasquatch says injecting that Baja Blast directly into your veins.
Hell yeah.
Weak. You're a weak chopper. This little fish I will.
Also, Owen says, I will say, for being some lad from New Mexico, the voice actor for Atlas does a pretty decent Dublin accent.
See you floating.
That's fair.
Oh, hello. Daddy!
God damn it.
And then I'm never going to make that joke for the rest of the stream.
Knew it was coming.
Look, Mr. Bubbles, it's an angel. I can see light coming from his belly.
Oh, that's a
Wait
big
a minute.
needle.
He's still breathing. It's alright. I know he'll be an angel soon.
That means he's gonna die.
We were making fun of the British Zelda voice and Breath of the Wild. Looked it up and the VA was from Michigan.
Oh yeah.
Take from a mule, but there's nothing like a
I'm from bloody Michigan.
Alright.
Well, hey, maybe it was done by a heavily English accent, originally English person
Well,
who moved to Michigan for one reason or another.
so much for that.
Who knows? Show me your big, thick drill, Daddy. Thank you, Alan.
Bad Owen. Bad Owen.
But why Zelda Brit? I always just like any kind of fantasy characters. I always imagine them having.
Yeah, if
like,
you're a fantasy, like, royalty character, then you definitely are a Brit of some kind.
I've always read them in my head
It
as
is
British.
demanded by, it's
Like-
just demanded.
Yeah, like
I don't
you
have
know,
to justify it more than that.
people from the States and outside of the UK, they're not allowed to go on fanciful adventures. They're just not. It's not permitted.
Nothing fancy in there. Well,
Slicer! Give him the combo! Zap
Twisted Eye. No.
the 1-2 punch!
Work me like an apple corer.
ugh,
Oh,
I hate that.
that's not my favorite mental image today.
Alright then.
Well,
All Brits are degenerate monarchists, so it makes sense that fantasy characters would sound like them. It's okay, Owen can make that joke. He's Irish.
okay, that's all right then. It's okay. I make fun of Jews all the time too.
And she's allowed to do that because she is Jewish.
We're a very laughable people. It's okay.
What? Oh, I forgot
Well-
I have to use the Eve hypo. If I can speak that word.
Welcome to
Yeah.
MTV Wrenched.
Okay.
Ugh. Set me on fire more!
I'm already in pain. Just put me out of my misery.
You've just set me on even more fire!
No, I set him on electricity.
Johnny Explosion is well damned. Alright, heading on up.
Yep.
Listen, I've got a family.
No, you don't.
Need to get them out of here.
No, you don't.
Oysters have cut me off from
That, no.
What? You don't trust Atlas?
Neptune's bounty, then maybe, just maybe,
I mean, I didn't the first time I played it.
feel like the unluckiest man in the world right now. But you're the only hope I'll ever see
Why
my
not?
wife and child again. Go to Neptune's bounty.
Just, he
find
seems
my
earnest.
family.
They have like the earnest music playing and everything right now. Like,
Well, I mean,
There's-
like, what reason did I have to believe that he was, you know... I don't know. I was suspicious.
for sure. I mean, I guess.
I lived my whole life suspicious, and I lived this long, didn't I?
He seems perfectly trustworthy. And I'm certainly
I
not...
think it was there, though. I think it was where he's like, I have a family, and blah, blah, blah. It's like, he's seeming a little too much like he's trying to make a good impression.
Baby and me! Baby and me!
You and Lightning.
Alright then.
Well,
Plasma's changed.
Gun.
I'm gonna shoot your
I
baby
have a gun.
at other people.
Lines. We couldn't handle it.
Too bad it's not better than the wrench.
Yeah, there's something pleasing about the wrench.
Well, it's also like literally just the best weapon in the game, from what I understand.
That's
like once you
hilarious.
start, upgrading your hypos and stuff like that, it apparently becomes like super OP.
Oh, dope. Righto. There's a lot of voices going on right now.
Yeah, just a bit.
Open the damn door!
You know, the public restrooms are pretty on point. Ugh.
Some shit going on in there. Oh. Hello?
Sure, you have lightning, but what if your power is gun?
But have you ever heard of a gun?
Well put, Saspatulas.
But he's gonna want.
Ooh, doggy.
Oh, this is spooky.
Oh god. Ghosts. How's the groovy gang gonna get out of this one?
Hey, Brenda, you care to tell me where you had a hole in the wall the size of Plymouth Rock coming out of your crapper?
There.
Nice.
Wonk.
Saying I'm Shakespeare, trying to run a
Did anyone ever replace the
coming in from port
the
trying to catch
the wrench sound effect in this game with the scout from TF2 saying bonk? I feel like this is at this. I feel like this game came out at the perfect time for someone to do that. I mean, I think that's this game too, Sasquatchulus. They say I think it's Infinite, where you are just eating hot dogs from the toilet and chips from trash cans. Like, I'm pretty sure you do that in this game too. It never stops being completely ludicrous.
That's funny, I don't recall that being a thing. I might not have utilized that. Oh, well.
Oops. I might have, like, used a bit too much of my hypo.
Ah, Charlie!
What's up? Where are you going? Oh, oh. Where'd she go?
Man, the superhero Static Shock was way more intense than I remember.
Shut up.
Just wrenching people down.
Very silly joke. I appreciate it, but it's very silly.
Yes, it is.
And now I'm drunk.
Yay! I remember
Keep
that
on
you could get
drinking.
drunk. Was there a point to that? I don't remember.
It increases your, Eve. The, blue bar. on the
Oh,
screen.
righto. I thought it was like it makes you think your conversation skills go up, but they actually go down.
No, unfortunately, well, maybe not unfortunately, probably fortunately, there's not really any, oh god.
Another New Year's.
Blocknar says, when I'm rich enough to have a gamer house, I'm going to have a lot of little trash cans around the house with food to snack on. Unopened chips and room temperature sodas. That's the dream. We definitely want to be able to have kind of a gamer house thing going on in our next place. So
Make sure, read what Squatchwell said afterwards.
make sure to leave lots of audio logs explaining the lore of your home.
With Andrew Ryan.
God, just complete, like, absolute immersion in a video game hell. It just adds to the Florida effect.
Oh, Jesus.
Well
What
put.
is happening in this?
Oh God. What's happening?
Yeah, instead of a visitor book, they have to leave an audio log about their errands for the week. That's amazing.
Oh my god.
If I wasn't actually experiencing going stir crazy and losing my mind, I would experiment with, like,
Oh,
actually immersing myself in that.
Yeah, I...
Get the full video game experience.
Oh, doggy. I
Yeah.
only just started working from home this last week because of everything going on right now, and I'm already getting the stir crazies.
Welcome to my life.
I do not know how I am gonna make it through this,
Yeah.
but it's better not to think about that. Let's just...
We're thinking about Bioshock.
Water. Hit him with the electrobolt.
We all made fun of audio logs, and then everyone started making podcasts.
No, yeah, seriously.
Yeah,
like,
and
all the
that's-
people making those posts on Twitter are... It's extremely accurate.
It's real.
We live in a podcaster's land now. Only the podcasters will survive.
I remember when I was young, screaming, getting hit by a wrench. Oh, those were the good old days.
Careful now. Would you kindly lower that weapon for a minute?
Twisted says, I've been working from home for weeks, and I think it's been a year.
Down there. Don't be fooled.
Yeah.
Little sister now.
Oh, for 3 weeks.
Somebody went and
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's, in my case, when my car got obliterated by someone, I kind of lost the whole Ubering thing, so we're kind of just now looking at getting a vehicle, and with what's going on, there are some speed bumps, but, gosh, I've been very held up for a year, and it is driving me insane. Ugh.
Yeah, I'm now working a call center job from home in a field that is essentially like taking hotel reservations for a company that I will not name, but you know, it's for a company of some sort.
It's a company. You can rest assured of that.
Yeah, and yeah, it's been completely dead because of everything going on, and it's a lot of me just sitting around kind of twiddling my thumbs. Oh, jeez. Oh, well. Now you fucked up. Now you fucked up.
Oh gosh. I hope that's a productive talk for you. That sounds like that's kind of rough.
What's up?
Oh, just
Oh, Owen says, I've been
Yeah.
in lockdown since the 13th of March. I have my first call with my therapist since then tomorrow, and I have a lot to talk about. Yeah,
I hope that's therapeutic.
where am I going? Bonk.
I kind of have a job still. I at least will have to to do work this week. For sure. That's good to hear.
Nothing is full week of work, though.
Oh. Jay's still lucky enough to have that, so...
Yeah, for some reason, they're still letting, you know, still giving us like a full 40 hours if we wanted a week. I can't imagine it's gonna last too much longer, but would prefer not to think about that.
Because we're playing Bioshock. Right
Yes.
now we're underwater in a
We're
Victorian
experiencing a
decor
different
scheme.
dystopia. It's okay.
Yeah.
Give me the Old Town whiskey. Oh no, the alcohol, it increases your health and it depletes your hypo.
Oh,
That's what it
okay.
was.
Alcohol increases your health, like in real... Okay.
I'll disrespect you all you want, lady.
I was gonna say, we seem to be doing that with just perfect ease right now, actually. Alright, I have tea.
Yes, you do. You do have tea.
If I drink it, it will make my throat suck a whole lot less. Bonk. God damn it, Twisted.
How do I use
Says,
the health
take
packs
that, Karen.
again? I forgot how to use the health pack already. Oh, that's
How am I
it.
supposed to
Circle.
explain to my child?
Please don't say the Karen, the K word. That's a slur. Except there's an actual word that starts with K that's an actual slur. Give him the shock and jock, the sap and You got it, Zoe.
Let's do it.
My face. Oh, my everything.
I just wanted to get in on the action. Hey, what do y'all do? Ah!
Oh, this is terrible. I understand why it stops you in place now.
Is this what I've been doing to people?
My God,
Good lord.
this is terrible.
God.
Isn't that a Family Guy joke too?
Oh god, I think it is. Gross. Oh lord.
The Family Guy realization.
We just realized, like, here's the thing. It's like whatever we were talking about before, like, I had heard through, like, so many separate people, and just started using it without question, and then it came to light that it was when we looked it up. But it was the like, there's no like,
There's no mercy.
no
in
mercy
this
in this dojo. That was
Yeah.
it.
Oh God, there's
And I don't
something
know,
on
I-
board here, I think.
Shocked, I say. Indeed, I am too.
Security alert in progress.
You know what's funny? I've now
Oh,
seen
no,
the beginning
Battle
of this
Arena.
game twice, and I still have no fucking idea what's going on. I feel like the style like very much assumes a lot about itself to be like. I mean, I'm sure there's plenty to be explained, but like in this, it's like there's too much happening right now. I realize why I played this the first time,
Damn it.
feeling like, do I not get what's happening? Is there just too much going on? This is hard to take. Excuse me, good lord. So ladylike.
There we go.
So yeah, very much hard to take in. Where it's just like,
Oh, you're still alive. Okay.
Oh yeah, there's still an imp behind you.
What?
Pull out
Yeah.
the rocket launcher.
No, wrong game. This is not Doom Eternal.
Oh right.
Okay. That's for recording this week.
Yeah, I got further through Doom Eternal than this already. That's
Wait.
not true. I got
Calm
further through
down.
Doom 2016 than this.
Alright.
And I will finish that eventually, but Eternal, doing that one for the channel, getting more of that in. You want to do more DMC 5 as well?
Yeah, we should probably record those two and also Resident Evil 3, I think.
Yeah, that sounds good.
What does this Scotchless say? Also, where am I going?
This game was scary for me at the time, as I can't take playing horror games, and this is like on the edge of almost being horror. For sure, yeah, and like I said, like I think what bugs me the most about it is just how like completely overwhelming it is to like all of the senses immediately. I get that's what it's going for, but it's also just like when you're trying to interpret the world you're in, you know, it's just like this is a lot to start figuring out.
I think this game, like, kind of...
So tell me, friend, which one of the bitches sent you? The KGB
Goodness
who?
gracious.
Huh.
CIA jackal. Here's the
Chill out on the misogyny, Brian.
Real.
Oh my god.
Oof. London. And Andrew Ryan isn't a giddy socialite who could be slapped around by government muscle. And with that, farewell, or Naslavania, Jack.
Oh, for sure. Have a good one.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in, Twisted. What's up? Like, the thing for me is...
No locked doors or walls in my house.
The thing for me is, like, playing through this with other people makes this, like, completely saps the tension out of this. Like, I feel no, like, strong fear at the moment. In fact, this game is, like, quaint now
Yeah.
compared to other experiences.
Damn, these bitches CIA. Good for them. Good for them.
These bitches CIA. This dude's fucking CIA. Ain't no rapture coming cause ain't no glow birth. What? Oh, fast crowd.
Oh, right out.
An in reference that you do not get.
I certainly don't.
Rapture. Now find your way to emergency access.
Oh, yeah.
Vending machines. Oh god, I forgot about that sound clip.
Ugh.
Welcome to the circus of value!
I remember the first time I heard it already being tired of it.
I should probably buy a couple of typos. Let's see. Shut the fuck
Oh
up.
my god. It's the worst.
Where am I going?
You do. You hear it like so often, and it's like... It's maddening. It doesn't need to do that. They could have even like made like a couple of different sounds for it to make. Especially
Welcome
being
to the
proximity
marketplace
trigger.
of ideas!
God damn it.
Shit, what am I doing?
Welcome to the discourse of memes!
Shut up. Jesus. How the audio box sounding? Let me
Like,
in.
fucking door open.
Oh,
People putting their rudder in the automatic door.
that's just, oh, right. Pipe, exit pipe.
Oh yeah, this thing.
It's cute.
Yeah.
Oh god, what do I do again? How? What?
Is there like a rotate button or?
I don't think there is.
Oh, well.
Maybe?
Uh,
Jesus. How's this working?
oh my god, I don't know. Does it actually just like not tell you?
It probably does, and I've just completely... Oh wait, hold on. I already see the solution, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Then you do this thing. Stop
Oh,
that.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Stop that. Good hacking.
The Baja Blast must flow.
Shit.
You want to deactivate that? Or?
Feed robot his slimy. No, I don't want
Robot
to
wants slimy.
I don't want to deactivate him. I've hacked him now.
Oh, right.
He's here to help me.
Alright, that's a part of this too. Again, I remember nothing about this game at all. I don't know why, it just did not click for me at the time.
I can't carry anymore. Oh man. What's up, dude? Bonk. Bonk. Bonk.
And down he goes.
The robot was shooting me. What are you doing, idiot?
These are just steampunk drones. Yeah.
Pretty much. I mean, this is steampunk alternate history stuff.
Yeah.
Well, robot-y wants slimy.
Yeah.
Give Mama her juice. Mama needs her juice.
The alert is in progress.
What?
If you want to use the emergency access, you'll be needing Dr. Steinman's key. He's the one that runs this place.
Hello?
Mr.
Obama?
Humankind
Mr. Wyan?
ain't that kind, frankly. Not even sure he's still
Please? Please help me, Mr. Wyan.
God damn it.
I absolutely do not want the machine. What's up, y'all?
We got into the medical pavilion. Oh boy, oh, crazy people. Oh, down you go.
Yeah, this game is like not... Like, there's just something about the aesthetic of this game that now playing through it, it does not affect me at all. Like,
Yeah,
it does not spook me in the slightest.
it's very slapsticky. It's more funny to watch what happens to the sprites than well,
Give
to
me your money.
the character models.
I need that money.
Smacking them around.
Robot-y is not very effective. He keeps hanging out behind me and shooting me in the back.
Just like a friend.
Sure, right. Get out of my way! Robot-y! Bonk.
It's like, I got your back.
Okay,
Really?
that-
Yep, got a real good lock on it.
That time oh, hello.
Sounds like he needs you to
on.
pump more slime into him. Alright, so we'll do it.
Ooh. Is there still people down here? Did I, like, miss a splicer or two?
Lucknar says, watching my roommate play through this game on easy and with just the wrench brought a sad tear to my eye.
Why? Because you feel like they were cheating the system, basically? Let's see.
Reminds me more of the not Willy Wonka steampunk chocolate factory at Universal.
I don't
Oof.
think I've
I'm not aware of that.
I forgot that there are weird ghost things in this game. What are you doing, robot? You're gonna blow yourself up on
Lochnar says he just really didn't care.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, you know, I mean, like, easy moding through something with a bat, like, isn't the most fun thing in the world. I try to play everything on at least normal, just so it doesn't completely take me out of the danger.
That's how I feel about most video games now.
Yeah.
What, the playing through on easy, or, like, feeling cheated if you don't get something difficult? I'm not sure I completely understand the context. Oh, Jesus. Alright.
Oh, well. Oh, they better make me want to play normal.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
sure. Alright, well,
Absolutely.
my friend is gone. Alright, hack. Hacking start.
Alright, so that one's busted, so you can't use the busted one.
Let's see. Okay. Okay, now I'm vaguely remembering how this puzzle works.
Alright. Otherwise I'll mash buttons, I ain't proud. Yeah. No, for sure. Like, if you can just, like, Y-button your way through a game, they didn't even try.
There. Well, actually, it's still not quite what I need. Come on. There we go. That's what I'm looking for.
I think that's why I tend to be so hesitant to, like, ever turn down a game difficulty, because, like, sometimes on normal mode, for certain games, I will be in a place where I'm like, I don't know if I can proceed, but also I know that the alternative is playing, like, some limp dick, like, not really at all a challenge thing for babies. Because for some reason when they make the easy mode, they're not really trying to make it a difficulty setting, they're just like, put an imp here,
just
put a gun here, yeah,
turn the numbers all the way down.
yeah, basically.
Out of charity. How little they differ from
Oh,
the
jeez.
perv
God damn it.
who prowls the streets looking for a victim he can ravish for his grotesque.
Yeah, that's fair. Like, if you don't have to plan, like, how to take down enemies, like, in any particular order with any plan, that's not fun. I think I really love how Doom handles that very well each time, too.
Oh yeah, totally.
Where it's very much a, you need to kind of have a priority one way or the other. You have a
Absolutely.
choice of how, but, like, there's definitely a way to do it right.
Without him and my scalpel, I have been
Yeah, sure.
transformed. But is there not
The problem? Enemy. The plan? Wrench.
now it is not my
Yes,
skill
that
that
is the solution in this game.
That's how you do it.
Let's place for nothing. Whoa. 1 second.
Oh, zip.
Zip zoom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so we got, more of this.
You there. Let's see. Oh, you there. You here. All these robots so demanding, wanting their slimies.
Yeah. Give me your slimy as water daddy.
Go.
Lochnar says where there's a whip, there's a way. I had that stuck in my head the other day for just no apparent reason.
What are you talking about?
Oh,
Where
it's
there's
just like,
there's a way.
well, there's a. God, I don't. Here's the thing. Like, I'm such a terrible nerd. I don't even remember what the heck the backstory is. I think it's some Hobbit stuff. But like, there's this animated film where like, basically it's a song. I'll play it for you later. I can't even get into like what I'm talking about because I only
Oh
like
wait, hold on a second. I think I know what it is now. Like I vaguely recall seeing a clip of it at some point.
Yeah. Or you may have heard me nonchalantly just mumbling it. I know that, like, in my punk band, I remember that, like, one of them kept saying, like, we should do, like a cover of that.
Dummy.
But, like, fuck our manager. It's like, yeah, no, I hate my manager, too. I know that's kind of our aesthetic. But also, like, no.
I mean, I don't really need the heals right now, so I can just ignore that.
That was it. It's a silly song about hobbits
Hey,
being
what's up?
slaves. Yep. That was it.
Oh,
The animated version of Lord of the Rings.
Oh, down. Jerk.
We don't wanna go to war today, but the Lord with the lash says nay, nay, nay. I think that's how that goes. I've retained so friggin' little.
Uh-huh.
Simon, I know medical provision.
I feel like the world just happens and like 5% of it sticks to my brain and the rest of it just...
He's colder than
This game,
I
that
mean,
video. I don't
that's
know.
essentially what's happening to me right now.
Yeah.
Like, I am both, like, very much observing, like, or absorbing what's going on with you in the chat, but also, like, I'm razor focused on this game.
The old girl's never gonna stop. And then I'll be sure to tell Ryan he's got you in the
Attack this shit.
Perhaps Jay and I should watch that animated film. I've been unable to have the patience to watch any of the actual movies, if only because I'm not really a part of that fandom, so like trying to dive into anything, it's like, yeah, I wish I cared. I feel like everyone came into this theater caring, and I was dragged here, and I'm here too.
I'm just a tag along.
If I came in knowing what was going on,
There we go. Perfect. Got him. More items available and all prices reduced. I'll take it.
Welcome to the circus.
Some values! Welcome to the marketplace of ideas!
watch The Hobbit, animated Hobbit.
And the 6 seconds were like...
That's the bit I remember seeing before I fell asleep in the theater, was that bit. With the stairboarding. That's about all. And also, like...
Isn't that the part of the Lord of the Rings that you shouldn't watch? Isn't that the blasphemous part of it? Or is it just that so cool that you have to watch it regardless?
It also brings me back to this game where, like, we're talking about, like, how we've absorbed media. Like, I'm realizing with this game, there's the tons of shit that was so not memorable that I did not remember or take in at all, and the bits that I remember hating and still hate. Like that machine.
So says it's 2020. We've all accepted that the whole movie is the blasphemous part of it. Fair. Okay.
Yeah. That's it's a good read of it.
Time to
Chips
get
and
fucked
alcohol.
up. Anything else?
And also, it's based on some books by an old racist, so, like, really, what's worse?
Also very fair. You
Yes,
know?
indeed.
Welcome to the circus of value.
Again, there are the things about this game that I remember being like,
the thing
oh,
that I
I
need to
hated
melt
this. And everything else is like, what's
Oh,
all
right,
this again?
it's Under the sign that says burn.
Well,
Yeah. You know, that's supposed to be a jump scare usually, but that was extremely funny.
that was.
Get over here. Come on. You fucking goof. Ah, you old goofball. Danny, always exploding things. Dead? No, not dead yet. What? I saw that one on Twitter the other. You have to make sure that you save that image so we could actually edit it into the video at some point.
Yeah, I probably will.
Speaking of, we should
Thank you for the
probably
image, Owen. That's
restart the
that's
recording
very-
at some point.
that's
Where'd
very.
that guy- did that guy die? I don't see a corpse anywhere. Okay.
You want more corpses? I got you.
I can hear the infernal
Well-
things all around you. Ryan's eyes and ears.
Well, nope.
Gotta hide from the security camera.
You gotta be
It's Metal
stealth.
Gear Solid.
If not now, they eventually will be. Aren't all... Well, Owen says, aren't all books written by old racists? If not now... And then Zoe says, if not now, they eventually will be. So ultimately, you either die young or you live to be an old racist. Well,
Yeah, it's weird. Like, why is that? Why does that happen?
I mean... I'm God. I'm trying to think of, like, how to phrase it oh, God damn it. That's one of those weird parts of getting old. You either... What it is you either grow old and learn to just accept that times change around you and, like, you should not hold like society or people to the same values that you values in scare quotes that you had when you were a child.
Yeah.
Or you grow up to be an old racist.
I've very much decided, you know, I'm in the part of my life where I need to decide what kind of person am I going to turn into. You know, and, you know, I'm just kind of keeping a real good eye on the whole, like, you know, keep an open mind to everything that happens, because one day one of them might seem alienating to me, and you should never look at a step forward socially as everyone's too sensitive.
Zoe says, as long as history doesn't vindicate other kin, I think I'll be okay. If in like 100 years that's just normal, then I'm fucked. I almost said normal. I have Garfield on the mind. I don't know why.
What were we talking about that came? Oh right, it was the, who posted that? The
No,
picture of the,
yes, it was the picture of the Kako Demon, except it had a Garfield face, essentially.
And then we, like, posted on our thing the whole, like, on our Twitter, there's our conversation that resulted from that.
Yes.
We just expanded on it.
Essentially, Garfield as the Doom Slayer. He glory kills normal.
No, it was he
glory
kills
kills
Odie off the edge
yes.
of the table.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Garfield, you sent Nermal to Mars and you're gonna go get her. That kitty's probably halfway to hell by now. It's like, goddamn it. I kinda love it.
Garf always most cursed creature. Yes.
Yeah.
No, nothing more cursed than a good Garf.
I'll never forget when I first found I'm Sorry John, the subreddit. Truly beautifully cursed little place there.
Uh-huh. Alright.
And the subreddit's not too great either. Eh?
Ba-dum-bum.
What?
I'm opening you
Oh.
up!
Garfield Eats official Twitter may be the most cursed account.
Bomb.
Well, I gotta look this up.
You know about Garfield Eats. That's the, what's her name? Strange Aeons. has
Oh,
done
right,
videos
yeah,
on
she
that.
did. Okay,
Yeah.
no, it was that. For sure. Yeah, no, that's... Oof.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Garfield Eats is terrible.
Yeah.
Like, extremely, extremely cursed.
Loved her reaction to that. Just like the... I don't know if it was like a promotional thing that the sauce is orange, but that's like, it's unusual.
What's up, y'all?
How dare you touch
Ah! Like, this... That's the thing, this game isn't scary anymore to me, personally. Maybe it's just because I'm playing it with other people, but this is, like, as far from scary as possible. Anyways, give me my wrench back.
Who agreed to make the tagline, love me, feed me, don't leave me? I don't know, Sasquatchulus. Whatever.
That's a big mood if I've ever heard of one. to
Probably
be
the
quite
sociopath
fair.
who was put in charge of the whole thing is the face of it, like, and not just Garfield, you know, the actual physical human man who did all the announcements. Like, probably him.
Yeah, there's a jump button.
It's gross because it really kind of highlights, like, the way that we're expected to interact with media now. It's just like, it's terrible. I blame Jim Davis.
Always blame Jim.
Yeah.
I can't speak right now.
I
I was
can't
about
either.
to say Jim Gavis.
Jim Davis, but better.
Yes, true. Oh,
Everything's better gay.
what is that? Oh, turret. That's what's happening.
Mobile turret. It
No,
is
that
Doom.
one's not a... What's going on?
Ah, this music. The soundtrack of things not really being great for a lot of groups of people. Ugh. You hear that often, like the talk of like, you know, would you want to go back in time? And it's like, usually
no.
the people who do are cis white men.
Yeah, I absolutely.
It was not
do
better
not
for
want
anyone
back in
else.
time.
Nope. Tape player.
In the theater, a woman gets huge.
On one of the giant bomb Garfield streams, Brad found and described a custom fight stick with this illustration of a sobbing John Arbuckle having sex with Garfield.
Good lord.
I remember that, Owen. I do in fact remember that.
I've not seen that, but that sounds absolutely atrocious.
I mean, I haven't seen the picture of it.
Yeah,
done
I
my
wouldn't
best
go
to
my whole
avoid
life
it.
not seeing that, preferably, but something tells me it's gonna be sprung on me eventually.
If I have my way about it, absolutely.
It's one of those kind of.
L2 to grab objects. Release L2 to.
It's one of those traumas you just kind of get yourself through as soon as possible, because it's gonna happen.
Alright, let's test this. Oh no, I grabbed. Well, come on. Got him.
Oh, nice.
I accidentally grabbed the tennis racket instead. Oh, my face.
So I've got a funny story.
Yeah?
So once I went to a batting cage. Once. My father wanted to spend some time with me and get to know me when I was a teenager, and he thought the best way to do that was to smack a few balls, you
Come
know?
here.
And,
Come here, I want a bunch.
like, I've never been, like, talented with sports. I maybe hit a couple of baseballs in the whole run of them. And then he got in there and immediately got smacked with a baseball in the side of the head, severely bruised, and the helmet flew off of him. So while he's kind of draping the bruise blood off of his head, while things are still being lobbed at him and he's not getting out of the way, I decided I would never play baseball ever. I was not a sporty girl. Was not into that.
Uh-huh.
I don't even play baseball video games. That's the real horror game. Playing
Sports
baseball.
games.
Watching your father get clogged in the fucking head with a baseball. Top machine speed, like.
Hey dude, what's up? Come here. Bonk. What? That was worth it.
I agree, Sasquatchulus. No, you know, just good cursed, not the horny kind.
Is it going through here now? Where's this arrow pointing me to? Through here. Okay.
See, it feels like looking after chat and the game at the same time is a lot of work, but it's not. This game is just convoluted as hell.
Yeah, a little bit. I was almost made to play baseball, but I broke both my... Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Jesus, Squatchless. Wait, where am I?
See, in my case, I always had asthma, and I told my gym
Okay.
teacher, and,
Oh, God.
funny thing, my gym teacher, who really thought that she was a doctor of some kind, or some kind of health educator, claimed that that was being lazy and that that isn't a real sickness, despite me bringing a letter from my doctor. Forced
Yeah, I
me to
remember you
at least
telling me about
attempt
that.
to run around the school with everyone. I got a quarter way around the school, nearly blacked out, and then woke up to her eating chips over me saying, "Why aren't you running?" I called her a few colorful things that my parents actually backed me up for during the meeting. So, you know, at least my folks were supportive. That's good. Asthma isn't real. I'm a doctor. That's why. It's like, you know what?
Catch grenades?
Like, of all the people that, like, I'm not a spiteful person, you know, but, like, I would go back in time and punch her. I would.
Chin up now. The Lord hates a quitter.
Yeah,
The Lord hates
PE
it.
teachers are like, they're like the Hitlers of modern day. Like, fuck them all.
Oh, that's... I didn't realize he was up there.
Come by down here. If only you could get your hands on some of them.
They actually are kind of like Hitler. They're very much like they only value, like, the strongest and the toughest, and, you know, they only invest their time in that, and they, like, single out people who don't fit there.
It's mildly hyperbolic, but you know, as someone who didn't have to struggle with that as much, I understand the frustration.
Yeah.
And also...
Also, I'm Jewish. I can
yeah,
make the joke. Yay!
You can, in fact, make the joke.
Like, that's the thing. I usually do that for pure hyperbole, but then I was like, oh shit, I can actually draw some lines here.
Alright, I'm gonna stop the recording and then restart it again.
Alright.